5 transfer, 5 freshmen, 2 teams that are very familiar with each other, but not really with the personnel, since UTEP has so many different players from last year and a different coach.
With the conference changes, now they play each other home and away. Used to, they only play each other once because they were being like an East and a West division.
Correct. Only 9 teams right now in Conference USA, so everybody plays each other twice.
WKU gets the possession to start this game. A little bit bigger crowd today. Conditions are better. Way out jumper, no good from Acacia Hayes. And there's a big rebound in there from Jane Asinde from Uganda, the 6'2 senior for UTEP.
UTEP a very good rebounding team. They have 2 players that average 9 and 8 rebounds just among themselves.
They had the back door there to Dunya Zekovic, but she just lost control of it. Wide open shot.
One of the things with UTEP in their loss against Middle Tennessee on Thursday, they played at least 4 different defenses, including an old school box and chaser for much of the night.
A coach like you love to see something like that.
That's a little different. You don't see a lot of box and chasers in college.
You don't. Hayes misses. Betancourt loses it, but right there out of bounds was Zekovic to grab it for UTEP, so it stays with WKU. 8:54 first quarter. As you see, we're looking for that first bucket. The rims may be frozen as cold as it's been. The wind chills have been minus here the last couple of days in Bowling Green.
Yeah, it has been rather uncomfortable.
And rather unusually cold. We don't usually see that much weather here like that. Very occasionally.
See that foul that time on Asinde, and right there is the bump and trip, as you can see. Asinde coming off a fantastic game. 28 points against Middle.
Career high. She transferred in from Wichita State. Played at Grayson College, NCAA first-team All-American before going to Wichita State.
Came in with Coach Adams at Wichita State. Last year she averaged 13 points and 10 rebounds a game last year. Basically a double-double, 9.8 rebounds.
Consecutive games. Going to the bucket there is Zita getting the first points of the game, 2-0 UTEP. Back-to-back games, WKU is facing a coach who coached at Wichita State.
Yeah,
you don't see that very often.
It's rather unusual. As Zita, she did not score against Middle Tennessee, so that's a good sign for Zita.
Here's a jumper from Hayes off the mark. WKU the other night, 3-pointers, 2 for 18, and not starting off very good here today. 8-11, first quarter action. 2-0. Lob inside. Asinde in the lane, kicks it into that corner. Wilson missed the jumper. High rebound, Faustino. Quickly, Hayes. Hayes didn't have one of her better games either. Top of the key, Salary. She was off a little bit the other night. Looks like the whole team was catching.
And so far, it's continued in the first 3 minutes of the game. And that was a good look that time by Salary. Just missed it.
Zita, a 5A junior from Mozambique. Transferred in from New Mexico Junior College. Missed shot, rebound. Once again, Faustino the other way for WKU. In the lane, just takes herself, throws it up, draws the foul off of Zekovic.
Yeah, that time, tough drive that time by Faustino. It was a good box out on the other end by Betancourt. Thought Faustino may have had the dish that time to Salary or me, but she decided to take it to the rim and gets 2 shots here.
And they did not cut her off, and that's something WKU did not do a whole lot of Thursday night is drive to the bucket.
Yeah, they had a hard time. One of the reasons why it's one thing to shoot so poorly like Western Kentucky did, 2 out of 18 from 3, but really the bigger stat when you only score 44 points is they turn it over 19 times, and that's way too many in a slow-paced game. Now, if you're in the 70s or 80s, 19 turnovers is acceptable because you're getting the ball back a lot, but not in a slow-paced game.
Faustino hits 1 out of the 2. WKU trails by 1. Asinde in the lane. Zekovic had it stolen out of her hands by Meade.
That's why she's the steal leader in the conference.
That's it. Driving to the bucket, Meade reverse layup. And, the shooting woes continue. That was a good look underneath.
Oh, it's a great move that time to get by Asinde. Just could not finish.
90% of the time, Meade's going to hit that. Zita, top of the key, Asinde. Asinde for 3.
She's not a great three-point shooter, 26%, but she's coming off a career high, so she's very confident right now.
Off the back of the iron, the 3 by Hayes. Long, high rebound tipped out to Destiny Salary. Salary with just 4 points against New Mexico State.
Second different defense so far for
1-3-1.
I think it's a 2-3. They just fell back into it.
Faustino for three. There you go. Faustino has all 4 WKU points, and they trail UTEP by 1, 6:23 here in the first quarter, and a little full court pressure.
In a face mask, I don't. She took a
Yes.
inadvertent elbow late in the game against New Mexico State. First time I've seen her wear that. I think it's just for precaution.
Yeah, that was a pretty good little bump, incidental contact, they told us that the other night. 3 on the way from Tinsaya. No good. Loose ball rebound. Meade quickly down 4. Faustino from the left side takes it. And once again, penetrating, draws the foul.
And actually got hit right in her mask that time. It does seem like if you can watch this good pass that time by Lexi Meade, and right here is a shot, and she did get it right in the mask. It does seem like as a player, like if you get hit in the nose in practice or whatever, you're going to get hit again. It's amazing how it attracts another hit.
Once you get it, it's like a magnet.
It is.
It is. Faustino at the line. Misses the front end. You know, she's normally a 67%er, and she's missed 2 out of 3 so far. WKU getting Aliyah Pitts ready to check in. Faustino has all WKU points. She has 5. 5 all, 5:56. Pitts, 6-foot senior out of Suitland, Maryland. Transfer out of Virginia. 4 points, about 4 rebounds a game off the bench. Betancourt checks out. A little trouble out front by Zita. Having trouble. Faustino. Oh, that's going to be a charge. Getting over to set over nicely with Salary.
Yeah, great play by Sarah. I thought it was possibly a walk first, but nice play that time by Destiny Salary.
Erin Wilson
right here is
will get her first. Yeah, watch.
Right there. I thought it was a quick little walk first, but nevertheless, Western Kentucky will definitely take a foul and a charge.
Chance to take the lead for the first time in the game. 5-5. Hayes thought about it. Pitts just into the game, misses the 3. Once you start missing some outside shots, you get a little hesitant about shooting?
Sometimes. It just depends on the player. Some players can miss, you know, the way I look at it, if you miss 5 in a row, you probably do to make 1.
Well, just like Hayes on that last trip down, it looked like she was open, but she's missed a couple already outside.
There, it's the freshman from San Diego just checking in, Aaliyah Stanton. Her minutes have picked up as the year has gone on.
Led her high school team to the state semifinals, her division player of the year. So we'll see how Stanton does for
San Diego. This weather here is a little bit different than San Diego.
I'd say she thought it might be frightful. There's a 3 from Acacia Hayes. She had 9 the other night against New Mexico State. Now she kind of breaks the ice, you might say.
Yes, she's 36% from 3, and that time got her feet set. And that looked like an Acacia Hayes 3.
Now she's going to get the foul. That's her first, team first here in the first quarter at 4:50. We've got a timeout on the floor. Here in the first quarter, WKU has taken a 3-point lead over UTEP. Conference USA women's basketball.
That 3 was a pass from the inside by Betancourt back out, and it's a much better 3 to take. You're stepping right into it, and those are the type of 3s that I think are more productive to make.
Already 2 threes in the first quarter and 2 the entire night, Thursday night. So maybe things are de-icing. Here's a 3, Asinde. That's her second.
That's her second 3. Coming off, as I mentioned, that 28-point game against Middle Tennessee. When you're scoring like that, the basket looks like the ocean.
And she's very impressive on that defense. It's like 2-3 sagging defense here. There's a corner. Oh, shot by Meade comes out.
Good ball movement that time by Western Kentucky. 4 or 5 passes, and that was a good shot by Lexi Meade.
Tinsaya with the rebound and brings it down the floor. We'll set it up with Stanton. Asinde now has Pitts guarding her. Asinde taking it to the bucket strong. And a foul will be on Pitts.
Yeah, I think Aaliyah Pitts maybe wanted an elbow to start off that play.
Let's see. I didn't see an elbow in there.
There wasn't. They had to go back about a second before the drive right there.
Okay. One of the officials talking with Asinde.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional or anything like that, but I think whether it's intentional or not, it still hurts.
Yeah.
Aaliyah Pitts is grabbing the draw over there.
A 70.5% from the free throw line. has 7.
She's impressive now. She will, from Uganda, 6'2", averages 16 points a game. There will be a professional career for her somewhere.
Somewhere. Missed the second one. UTEP with a 1-point lead at 9-8, 3:57 in the first quarter.
She had 11 double-doubles last year at Wichita State.
Driving Mead. Can't get it to fall, but will shoot 2.
Yeah, great move. I think Lexi will tell you she probably should have finished that right there. You can see that nice crossover right there. Probably should have used the backboard that time, and rather than the old school finger roll.
66.7%er, excuse me, an 80%er on the year. A junior, 3-year starter for WKU out of California. Missed the front.
That time the ball did not come out of her hand in the way that she normally likes it to. Had a little side spin on it.
Second free throw.
And that one did too. Missed that right.
And Pitts comes around and will get the foul. And is taking it, trying to take it from Asinde. That's her second, and that's the team third here in the first quarter on WKU. Now full court pressure.
It's probably Western Kentucky's best pressing lineup with Salary and Faustino, Hayes, and especially Josie Gilvin.
In the backcourt, quickly across the timeline, Stanton. 3-on-2, Stanton just takes it herself, got the backboard.
Give UTEP credit, boy. They attacked that pressure and got the layup. It's exactly how you want to play against a team that's going to press you.
That's her first points of the game. Mead driving underneath, kicks it out. Pitts into the lane. And we've got a reach-in foul on as Pitts was cutting across to make the pass.
I think it's going to be on Stanton right here, as you can see.
Yeah, reaching in. Her first, team's 5th. So WKU will be at the line.
Yeah, it should be I think they're going to bring Aaliyah Pitts back into the game right here. She's going to shoot free throws. She's already checked out. They got the wrong person at the line. I can tell you that right now.
I think UTEP.
Yeah, Destiny Salary doing like all good scorers. I'm just going to go up to the line. It should be Aaliyah Pitts, number 2. Mm-hmm. That's who the foul was on. I think that's what the bench of UTEP is questioning. I think they're right.
Yes.
In fact, I know they're right.
Because Salary wasn't even in the game.
Well, I think she was in the game. Betancourt is the one that checked in.
Okay, Betancourt checked in, yes. Okay.
If we can replay that drive again, if we got that, I think it was the foul was
here we go.
Right here. Yeah, it's Pitts right there.
Right
it's
there.
clear.
Driving in,
yeah. But Destiny Salary still standing at the line. Anytime you get some free points, that's what a scorer wants to do.
The official over there chatting with the official scorer. And they're not going to put Pitts back in until they're told to do that. So we got a little delay here on the floor while the officials straighten this out. 3:27 in the first quarter.
Evidently, they didn't replay it.
Okay, no.
Because they're going to let Salary shoot it. That's
76.2%er.
I don't know why you can't replay that.
And missed it.
Well, you know what we'd say at the park? The ball doesn't lie.
Right. Now, the only way they could do that would be is if injury. Pitts was injured, which didn't look like she was injured. Salary gets into the scoring column. Her first points. WKU trailing 11-9. 3:27. Greg Collins almost at midcourt, directing that defense. Looking for win number 99. Down the floor quickly. Vedrova just into the ball game for UTEP. Louisa out of the Czech Republic. They'll give it to Senseiya with the 3.
Senseiya is 8 out of her last 16 from 3. She's coming off a back-to-back double-figure game. She had 15 against Middle, so another player that's really playing with a lot of confidence.
Transfer from Penn State, 5'7" junior out of Montana. In the lane, Betancourt missed it. Cleared out by Vedrova. Vedrova picks it up, looking. Oh, they got away with that one, and a steal It's almost going to be stolen there on the sideline, but Betancourt comes, that was Faustino came up with it. Salary. Faustino out on the wing, goes baseline. Underneath, and another foul on the drive. They can't get the and one.
No, I mean, it was, I thought Faustino was going to take that three that time, but she shot fake and that time got to the rim. Teresa is 2 of 4 from the line, as you can see right there.
They're going to get the foul on Vedrova, her first. Faustino, 2 for 4 at the line today, 2 for 5. Can a mask affect your free throw shooting?
It's different. It's, you know, especially when you've never, probably only worn it the game was Thursday night, so it's probably just practiced with it Friday and before the game, so it is a little different.
Faustino, 5 early points in this quarter. Missed them both.
4 straight misses for the Lady Toppers.
Asinde cleared it out with a rebound. Zita for UTEP. 2:15 first quarter, 14-9. 5-point lead for UTEP. Asinde, she shoot from the outside. Into the game, it's Mari Petrie. Asinde had it knocked out of her hands, went down low. Salary stops, free line in the corner. Faustino with a head fake. And kind of got caught in between there in the turnover.
Probably should have taken the three.
Out front directing traffic, Zita. A minute 40, baseline jumper. Vedrova, her first points of the game.
This lead has ballooned to 7.
She's played on that U19 Czech national team. And the shooting woes continue for WKU.
Yeah, and I think the difference between this game and the New Mexico State game, you can see the
just barely grazed the eye.
Josie Given. The difference is the quality of shots are much better. I mean, those are good shots, top of the key threes, a lot of drives they've missed and so forth. Western Kentucky, so the quality of their shots are better. It's now
16.7%.
Just a matter of you got to make them.
Yeah, they've made field goals. They're 2 for 9 from 3-point range. Driving out front, Zita. Get it into Asinde at the free line with a move. Up high, off the back of the iron, and the white jerseys of Pitts of WKU. They get it out quickly for Gilvin. Pitts and into the right wing. 54 seconds here in the quarter. Mead for 3.
And that assist to Acacia Hayes and give it Lexi Mead some credit. She kept firing away. She's struggled from 3 here lately.
Yeah. The field goals made by WKU have come from 3-point range. They've not made a 2.
Easy to keep up with.
Underneath, just a reverse layup. Mari Petrie.
It's a tough reverse. Average 8 points a game. Coming off a 0-point performance, though, against Middle.
23 seconds. They've got about a half a second difference on the shot and game clock.
Prefer to go to one shot right here.
Salary for 3.
Unless you can make the 3.
That's 4 for her, the senior out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. 18-15, UTEP lead cut to 3. 5 seconds. Zita on the drive. 1, and they're not going to get the shot off. Good defense by WKU.
Yeah, switched to a 2-3 zone at last possession. No, haven't done that either, but 3 out of 10 from the free throw line.
That's uncharacteristic.
Yeah, it's painful, and really what's keeping them in the game is the 4 threes, and UTEP has turned it over 6 times.
18-15, as we got a little delay. One of the officials talking with the official score. I think we're good to go. Second quarter, as UTEP will have possession of the ball. WKU 12-7, 2-1 in conference play. UTEP 6-10 and 1-2 in conference play. They won their first one against New Mexico State, but lost their last 2 to FIU and MTSU. Quick ball movement by UTEP. Trying to find an open person. Tinsea misses the outside 3. And we've got a loose ball foul on Louisa Vedrova. That'll be her second, team first here in the second quarter. And that'll get Zekovic back in for UTEP. Paris, France. Never been there. Been to Paris, Kentucky and Paris, Tennessee, but never Paris, France. They say it's beautiful over
They
there.
say it's beautiful.
Yes. Meade sets it up for WKU. Hayes looks over. Kind of gone man to the matchup zone. Missed shot underneath by Hayes. UTEP keeps mixing up their defenses. Looking to go inside, wanting the ball in there is Zekovic, but stolen by Gilvin. Gilvin's the spark plug for this WKU team. Knocked out of her hands. Oh, they say she touched it last.
Yeah, that's what Josie Gilvin does well in terms of reading passing lanes and getting the steal. But yeah, you got to give Zeta credit. What's the hustle by number 5, Zeta? And saved not only a layup and sure score, but Western Kentucky, but forced the turnover.
That could have been an easy 2. Instead, it's a turnover. UTEP looking to go inside. They back it out, though. Out in that midcourt circle is Zeta as Hayes guarding her. Second quarter action here at Diddle Arena. UTEP leading WKU by 3. Into that corner. Petrie in the lane. A little soft run. One-hand runner. No good. Missed everything, but they say it went out of bounds off of Pitts. Stays with UTEP.
I think they're going to check. See what UTEP has drawn up.
They're going to try to lob it inside for a quick shot. Oh, here's how about a steal then by Meade instead. WKU can cut it to 1. A 3 would tie it.
Turnover number 8 already by UTEP.
Driving, Hayes, shot blocked by Petrie, but she's going to be whistled for the foul.
It had to have been after the fact. I think the block was clean, but I think she may have, after she blocked it, came down and hit her in the head. Let's see if there's contact on the head at the end. Yep, that's where it was.
Right after she released the ball.
Yep.
Kind of went through her arms. You see it right there, and boom, right in the face. So that'll put Acacia Hayes at the line to shoot 2. 16-point average. She only had 9 the other night. She now has 4 in this game.
4 straight misses from the line for the Lady Toppers, so that was broke that streak.
Second one on the way. Not much rotation, but one in. 5 for Hayes here in the first half. WKU trailing by 1. UTEP with the ball in the lead. Full court pressure. Yeah, it's been a little bit effective. It's just not allowed UTEP to run up and down the floor.
Yeah, 8 turnovers as well, too.
But they've not come up with any steals in the backcourt just yet. But it could be coming. Asinde. Now they work it to Petrie. Asinde, left of the lane.
Good
Give,
pass.
go, nice off the glass. Zeta with her 4th point.
Asinde is playing really well.
All facets of the game. Offense, defense, passing. 2017, UTEP by 3.
You can tell this is her 5th year in college basketball, too. She's very, very comfortable. She played close to 150 games.
Bad pass right into the hands of Zeta. Zeta holds it up. It's a 1-on-2 underneath in the lane. Petrie. Turn, good. Petrie, the 4.
Tough shot. She only played 2 games last year for UTEP and was injured. Bounced back this year, averaging 8 points a game.
Transfer out of Bradley where she was all NBC freshman team. Salary, and she gets fouled by Zeta, her first. Team 3rd here in the second quarter. WKU not shooting the ball well again, but yet they're in striking distance.
They are, and I think it's mainly the shots that Western Kentucky has made has been 3, so those add up, and the turnovers it's probably the only negative right now for UTEP. 8 turnovers.
They're being out-rebounded 13-8 at this point. Salary for 2, missed it. It just didn't look like a very good shot. I mean, it was short.
That was kind of a second thought shot.
Zeta. Asinde. Petrie. 6:56 here in the first half. UTEP 22, WKU 17, missed by Asinde. Pitts with the rebound for WKU. Meade will set things up. How she goes usually is how WKU goes.
I tend to agree.
Faustino. Now Pitts, they go backdoor Salary, left hand. Nice give and go.
Good pass that time by Pitts, and that time they caught UTEP staring at the ball, and that enabled the back cut by Salary.
Salary with 6, brings WKU to within 3. Asinde way out front. Screen from Zekovic. Wilson driving, left it short. Partially blocked, I think, maybe by Gilvin, out of bounds. You know, Wilson has been quiet in this game. No points.
You can see it was a good drive that time by Wilson, but there's the rotation that time by Leah Pitts. And
Pitts looked like maybe she got a hand on it to maybe cause a little missed shot. Once again, WKU down by 3 and a chance to cut it into it. Salary missed it, left it short again.
It came off the curl. Now that's a good shot right in the lane, but still going straight up. She kind of faded to the side that time.
Zeta on the dribble, 5:44 in the half. UTEP by 3. WKU staying man-to-man. Petrie, no. Pitts with a rebound for WKU. Quickly, Gilvin in the corner, fires the 3, hits the top of the backboard. Goes out. Almost one out. UTEP ball. On the rebound. On the dribble, Zeta picks up her dribble into the corner. Wilson fires, 15 out. That's her first points of the game.
She's got that's her game. She's not really a three-point shooter, but her game is pull-ups and strong to the basket.
5-point lead, 2-3 zone. Salary, top of the key. Ooh, almost overshot. Mead, Faustino's there, went to the bucket. That is the second field goal made by WKU. 2-point shot anyway. Petrie for 3 on the baseline. High arching shot off the rim, no good. Gilpin with the rebound. WKU could tie it with a 3. Salary thought about it, will drive, block. Petrie came away with the block. Asinde with the pass, down floor. Zeta tried to hit a cutting Wilson and a little behind her, and we got a timeout on the floor. 4:16 to go in the first.
Normally play 9, 10, 11 players. UTEP is now jumping to a 3-2 zone. So they played man, 2-3, and now this is 3-2.
The only thing left would be box and chaser, wouldn't it?
Box and chaser.
The only thing left. WKU with the chance to tie it with a 3. In the corner, Faustino on the dribble. Hayes cutting, Salary into the corner. Pitts for 3 off the mark.
It's a good shot. It was inside out. Just not real close, though.
Asinde had that rebound. Another one for her. She's at 10 rebounds. Inside off the glass. Erin Wilson now. 4 points in this quarter.
The best player at that time. Asinde is playing super. Got 9 rebounds, and now it's her second assist to go with her 7 points.
She'll end up with a double-double here very soon. Faustino for 3. Just can't.
Yeah, from the coaching perspective, too. I mean, you can't make the shots for them, and those are good looks for Western Kentucky. Wide open from the corner.
You know, you like to think you hit 2, 3 in a row that things may change for WKU, but they can't hit 2 in a row.
So far, and that's number 11, a rebound by Asinde. Since the break, she's had back-to-back rebounds too, by the way.
3:22 to go. First half action, 26-21, UTEP by 5. Wilson racing the other way, shielded her body, used the right hand from the left side, missed the shot, but goes to the line.
Well, see, I think you heard her feelings. Right there's Erin Wilson. Yes.
Well, since she hadn't scored.
Yes, you mentioned she was quiet, and since then, I think she heard you. That's a strong move by Erin Wilson. You know, it is. It's not easy to go from 6.7 and 2.3 rebounds a game to averaging 13.5 to 9 with 6 double-doubles. That is some incredible improvement. And it's not like Erin Wilson is a sophomore. She's a senior, too.
Well, she's not really had to carry a load today because Asinde, you know, has carried the bulk of it, but she's gotten some help from her teammates. That's 5 now for Erin Wilson. Missed the second one, tipped out of bounds. And it stays with UTEP as it goes off of Karis Allen's hand. She's in for the first time. Caitlin Staley in for the first time for WKU. Inbounds, Zito looking. Lob in. Asinde in the lane, just weaves her way, and a foul will be on Karis Allen.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, Asinde is just strong inside.
How do you defend her?
Well, that's a good question. That's a little Euro. I know 10 years ago that would probably have been a walk, but it's not a walk anymore. What makes her difficult to stop is that right now she's kind of on a hot streak. She's made 2 threes. Normally she's not a strong three-point shooter, but she is strong. She can go off the dribble. She's athletic. It's, if you can deny her the ball, that would be the best situation. But right now, she's playing really well.
She missed the second free throw. 28-21, 7-point lead. That matches the biggest for UTEP. Salary loses it out of bounds, and it goes to UTEP. Good hustle by Salary. Good hustle, Erin Wilson of UTEP.
It's kind of a careless pass that time. As you can see right here by Karis Allen, not a lot on there and a lot of contact.
Yeah, Wilson may have got a hand on it, and then last touch there by Salary.
But sometimes I think from the officiating point of view, it's kind of like a free ball. Both of them kind of arrived at the same time. Oftentimes the defensive player, though, does get that foul.
2:48 and a half. UTEP looking to extend its 7-point lead. Aspen Salazar is in for UTEP, number 12. She has it, thought about the three, driving left side, almost handed it right to Faustino, got it back. Nice no look, pass, and inside it goes to
Sal.
Yeah, Sal.
What a pass by the freshman off the bench there in Salazar. No look behind the head pass.
Mariama Sal out of Senegal, a 6'3" junior. Three from the corner by Hayes. It's 30-21 UTEP. That's their biggest lead, 9 points.
And the last 3 threes from Western Kentucky have basically not hit the rim.
Off the glass, too hard by Zita. The put back, no good. Get her own rebound. Sal lost it, gets it again. Held ball possession, goes to WKU. Well, UTEP's winning the battle on the boards right now.
They are, and they're a really good rebounding team, and that's one of the weaknesses of Western Kentucky. But right now, they are getting every rebound on both ends.
WKU trying to cut into this 9-point deficit. Minute 50 in the first half. Salary driving, just kind of floats it in there.
Good drive that time by Destiny Salary. That was a tough little floater, but she's more than capable of making those shots.
8 points for her. On the dribble, Zita. Asinde. God, she's tough to guard out front. You bring her up high. Bad pass. Staley goes to the floor. And we got a held ball possession going to UTEP.
Yeah, UTEP very fortunate to get that back. That time it looks like Western Kentucky had that easy turnover and could not keep, Caitlin Staley could not keep her balance that time.
1:21 to go in the half.
I can tell you one thing, when Asinde takes the ball out underneath, then the ball is probably going to go back to her. So you got to be really careful if you're Western Kentucky with Asinde.
Inbounds to Salazar. Right, you recall that exactly. Like you coached a game or two. Inside Sal. Had it knocked out of her hands by Destiny Salary. That'll be Salary's first foul. Team third here in the second quarter on WKU. Get a good look at it here. Got that right hand on it. Mariama Sal, transfer out of New Mexico Junior College, where she averaged 6 points and 6 rebounds.
She's one of the 6 international players that UTEP has from the Senegal.
3 now for Sal.
They have 3 from that continent. I believe Uganda, and that's where Asinde is from, and Zita is from Mozambique.
Catch same play. Missed the second one. 8-point, biggest lead of the game for UTEP. Hayes, baseline, cuts it out front to Faustino. So we near the 1 minute mark of the first half. Meade been quiet since that 3 early in the game.
Good shot. A little runner off 1 foot, but that was good balance that time by Lexi Meade.
5 for her. 31-25 UTEP at 45 seconds. Got about 21-second difference on the shot and game clock. Asinde down the left side, looking to go. She'll just shoot it, draws the foul.
Yes.
It is hard not to foul her.
It's going to be on Lexi Meade.
That'll be her first, team's 4th here in the second quarter. That'll put Asinde to the line. She has 8 first half points.
Already at 11 rebounds, I believe. I haven't updated the stats, but I think she has 11 rebounds. She does, and she makes this point. She has her 7th double-double, and we're still in the first half.
Coming off a career high in points at MTSU. Well, she's got 10 points.
11 rebounds. And pretty good half, I'd say.
Yeah, she'll get a breather at halftime. Meade, then right back out there. 5-second difference on the shot and game clock. Meade lobbing it inside for Staley, and Staley was not there, a little late getting to the party.
If you're UTEP, you obviously want to take this last shot up 8. They have an opportunity to go up 10, maybe 11 if they take care of it.
Asinde needs some help. Wilson comes and gets it. 8 seconds. Wilson will just shoot it. Missed it. 2 seconds. Meade, can she get a shot off from midcourt? We're at halftime. This Conference USA women's game, it's
scores the first 8 and goes from 8 to 16. It's amazing how these runs can go and momentum.
Well, that's one thing WKU's not done Thursday night or tonight is really get into a run,
They
you
might
might say.
That's correct. And they're kind of known for these streaks and runs in the middle of the game.
But when you got someone like Asinde and Wilson and company, they make it tough for you to get on a run.
I agree.
Hayes, the baseline, kicks it out. Meade quickly, Salary, 3. And that's a good start for WKU.
She's kind of feeling it. She came out at halftime and warmed up and didn't miss a shot, and that was her second 3 and looked very comfortable with that.
11 for her. The leading scorer, Meade, and Hayes the other night only had 9, so first double-digit score for WKU in 2 games. Directing traffic, Zita. WKU matchup man-to-man. Tipped out of bounds, stays with UTEP. Last touch by Hayes.
Just 7 seconds on the shot clock.
They'll put it in play just to our right here at midcourt.
Western Kentucky just jumped to a zone.
Wilson will inbound it. Zita on the wing, fires it, partially blocked by Hayes. Racing down floor, they didn't see her, got behind the defense. Now here's Salary, left side down on the baseline. Drives into the corner for Hayes for 3. Nope. Loose rebound. Meade comes up with it. Hayes on the drive, and an arm in there by Erin Wilson, her second, team's first of the third quarter.
Just getting ready to call. That was a super pass that time by Destiny Salary to Acacia Hayes, and just missed the 3 right there. Is the obvious foul that time by Wilson on Hayes.
Hayes will go to the line. 5 in the first half, 2 for 2 from the free line.
Shoots 86% from the year. She's a leading scorer in the conference for average right now, 16.3, and actually Asinde was second at 16.1.
And that was even after
the 28 point
and then after Hayes only had 9 the other night. 7 now for her. To get a good look at Keitha Adams of UTEP. Success wherever she's gone. 33-30 UTEP's lead, cut the 3 at 8:40, and they're in the backcourt. Zita waits it up for Sensea. Missed it. Rebound, Salary goes to the floor. Over to WKU. Okay, they're going to say one off for Wilson.
They called the foul. They called the foul on Wilson.
Okay, they called foul on Wilson.
Yeah, that's 3.
thought they signaled out of bounds, but they did call the foul. All right, that's 2 on her here in this quarter alone.
UTEP staying in this little 3-2 zone that they switched to late in the first half.
Baseline 3, no good. Betancourt with a big rebound. Salary for 3 in front of her bench. Another one.
Yeah, she feels it right now. That's her third 3, and she is, you can tell she's got a lot of bounce to her step right now.
33 all. WKU tied. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
And as I mentioned at halftime, if you score the first 8, you're tied. And that's exactly what happened. Western Kentucky, first 8 points of the half.
A couple of threes and a couple of free throws have done it. Awkward shot from UTEP. Rebound by Faustino.
I think UTEP may have to have a timeout if Western Kentucky scores.
Hayes missed the 3. Faustino keeps the rebound alive.
And Miss Salary wide open in the corner.
Salary on the wing for 3. Another one.
It's got to be a timeout by UTEP. 11 straight by Western Kentucky. Shots makes you play better defensively, talk better. It's like having sweet pickles with food.
It's an 11-0 run for WKU to start the third quarter until that bucket right there on the baseline by Luisa Vedrova. Her 4th point of the game.
First basket of the half for UTEP. It stopped an 11-0 run.
They needed that.
Yeah, good timeout that time.
Yeah. Veteran coach knew when to call it. Betancourt on the baseline, and turnover stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, just kind of a careless mistake that time by Betancourt. Just lost her balance. Took probably a little bit of a bump, but nevertheless, you got to play strong inside.
UTEP will bring it up. Zeta has Hayes guarding her. Just some token man-to-man. Work it to the right side. Tinsaya. That's an offensive foul.
And it's going to be on the screen that time. They called the foul. It's going to be on number 3 that time, Tinsaya. I'm sorry, it's going to be on Vedrova on the screen. When she screened, she never got set, and that was the call.
Her team's third here in the third quarter. WKU up by 1. 11-2 run to start this third quarter for WKU. Betancourt baseline. Well, it's not catching just yet.
No, it's a good shot for her, though. She's a good face-up shooter normally, Betancourt.
Zeta will set things up high for UTEP. Asinde. They get it to her, cutting on the left side. Free line jumper by Vedrova.
Their second basket by Vedrova.
Yeah, that's 6 for her.
3 baskets.
Cuts it. UTEP takes the lead, not cuts it, but they take the lead off that bucket. Salary deep in the corner. Her 3, that time missed one. Betancourt keeps it alive. Salary, cross court. The 3 on the way by Faustino, put back up, no good by Betancourt. Loose ball rebound, Zeta for UTEP.
That was a great hustle that time by Betancourt. Got 2 offensive rebounds on that possession. Just could not finish that last tap.
That's something they've not done in the first half, is get multiple shots at it. Usually it's been 1 and it. UTEP looking to extend their 1-point lead, going to the bucket. Zeta had it stripped. Faustino, she's done that a couple of times in this game. Meade stops, open 3. Can't hit it. Vedrova goes to the floor, and that'll be on Acacia Hayes.
And that's a good look by Western Kentucky. They work on those type of 3s. That's off a fast break. That time Faustino got into the lane and kicked it out to Lexi Meade, and she had her feet set, just missed it.
37-36 UTEP. They'll inbound it, 5:03 mark. Vedrova in the backcourt. Wilson had 5 in the second quarter after a quiet first quarter. Left side Vedrova driving. Kicks it out. Tinsaya. Looking inside. Tipped out. Cutting to the basket. Wilson underneath. Oh, got her body torqued in there to make that one.
Yeah, that's a great pass by the freshman from Czechoslovakia, Vedrova. Nice little dump down pass.
7 for Aaron Wilson. Betancourt from the free line missed it. And guess who with the rebound? Asinde. He's got a bushel full of it. Jumpers up and in.
8-0 run. I think Western Kentucky's going to get a timeout. So 8-0 over a lot of credit.
Well, Asinde has not had to score because of Vedrova, but she's still rebounding.
Yeah, Cindy has not taken a shot this half.
And she's in there. Meade for WKU to Salary at the free line. Turns, puts it up. And she's missed her last couple of shots after hitting those 3 threes earlier in this quarter. 4:04, back door, Gilvin kicks it. Pitts for 3. There you go.
What a pass that time by Gilvin. Threw the lob to Gilvin, and she didn't even come down. She made the pass while in the air to Aaliyah Pitts. That was a great pass.
Brings WKU to within 2 at 41-39.
It's hard not to like Josie Gilvin. I mean, she plays the way you want players to play. She plays hard. Out of Sacred Heart.
Well, if you got to play that, you got to play for Donna Moyer that way.
Yeah, she's won. Josie won back-to-back state titles her junior and senior year.
Corner, baseline, no good. Goes out. One off of WKU. Meade or Salary, which one of the two.
Well, that's a rebound that you just have, to be honest with you. It was an easy rebound and went right through 2 Western Kentucky players.
Wilson will inbounds. Asinde will touch the ball. Has an opening. Got the roll.
Tough shot. She faked the pass and then still finished with contact.
12 for her. Double-double. She keeps adding to it. Faustino, Pitts. 4-point lead for UTEP. Faustino to Gilvin. Another quick pass. Salary, can she convert? Nope, not this time. Salary hit those 3 threes and then just hasn't been able to find it since then.
That's the type of 3 that you want, though. It's an inside-out 3. That's the easiest 3 in the game.
UTEP looks to extend its lead this trip down. Stanton, she'll travel. Got to that right block and got her feet tangled up and took a step.
Turnover number, I think it's just, it's turnover number 13 at 10 at halftime.
Well, WKU has only turned it over 9 times so far. Faustino out front. In the lane cutting. Salary back out Faustino. Head fake, drive, kick it back to Salary in the corner. Meade for 3.
That's tremendous ball movement that time. The extra pass that time by Salary to Meade.
That's 8 for Meade now. 43-42. WKU trails by 1. Stanton over in front of the bench. Keith Adams says timeout. Finally gets it called. 2:24 to go on the ball.
Yeah, she's been quiet. She's only had 2 this half. She's very, very unselfish, though. She does not force much at all.
Back door to her underneath. Too far. Kicks it out. You could tell she definitely wants it. 3 on the way for 3. Tinsaya.
She's a hottest shooter on the team. I mentioned she was 8 out of 16 from 3 the last 3 games.
Meade misses the 3. Wilson with the rebound, down forward quickly. Tinsaya. Up and in. That's 8 for her.
Yeah, that was a tough one, too.
Pitch for 3, baseline. That's off the mark. Wilson with the rebound. Pace picking up here. Does it favor one team or the other?
Western Kentucky wants to play quicker. Definitely, I think that the pace favors Western Kentucky, but you still got to make shots.
48-42, UTEP by 6 in a minute 30. Third quarter. Asinde out left, being triple teamed, intended for Wilson.
Yeah, that's good defense by Western Kentucky. That time it was the ball pressure that made that such a difficult pass, and didn't hurt Western Kentucky that Josie Gilvin was 6'1", down 6 foot, trying to guard Aaron Wilson that time. That helped as well.
WKU can cut into this 6-point disadvantage. Gilvin out high on the wing. Meade for 3. Left it short. Oh, look at Hayes fight for that rebound. Gilvin. Pitts driving on the baseline. Kicks it back out. Hayes for 3. Out top.
Just extremely unselfish that time by Western Kentucky. That's a great pass by Pitts off the drive. Another inside-out 3.
Hayes with 10. Another double-digit scorer. Foul across the way on
Alexis
Meade, her second. That's her team's second here in the fourth quarter. Stanton in the backcourt for UTEP. I think Conference USA is going to be a tough little league this year for women's basketball. You may have middle, but I think everybody else pretty competitive.
Pretty similar. New Mexico State and UTEP are very, very similar.
From what we've seen so far. Wilson just kind of in your face.
Just confidence right there. Just jumped up, 15-footer. That's an old school shot right there.
That's 9 for her.
And they've gone, right now, UTEP has gone box and chaser at the end of the half on quarter on Destiny Salary.
Well, WKU had taken the lead after an 11-0 run. Now they trail by 5 again. Meade misses the 2. Wilson at 2 seconds. Midcourt gets it off, and it's off. 3 quarters here in Bowling Green.
Shooting, and this should go down to the wire.
You know, Asinde did not have a single rebound in that third quarter.
Yeah. Still has a double-double, 12 and 11, and now Erin Wilson is pushing a double-double. She's got 9 points and 7 rebounds.
50-45. UTEP starts out with possession, and they throw it away. Unforced turnover.
Kind of like they started off the start of the third quarter when Western Kentucky went on the 11-0 run.
Well, does WKU have another run in them? Well, they've only led for a minute 49 in the entire game.
Well, UTEP is staying in a box and chaser, and that is, you do not see that much in college. You see that a lot in high school, but they are chasing right now Salary.
Pitts on the baseline, tried to get to Gilvin. A little hot inside there and coming away with it. With Tinsaya. Josie Gilvin picks up the foul on WKU, her first team first here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, against, you can see right here is, I thought there may have been a walk right before that, but there's the contact.
Kind of reached in. Full court pressure here by WKU. Wilson was on her tippy toes, almost stepped over the line. Stanton. Stanton down the left side, throws it up, got it, and a foul.
A big time drive that time by the freshman Stanton that time. That's going to be 3 on Lexi Meade. You can see right here. Ah, boy, I tell you what, if that's in the NBA, that may be an offensive foul.
3 on Meade, team second here in the fourth quarter.
Or the WNBA.
Yeah.
There was a push that time.
Got away with it. 4 now for Stanton. A 57% are at the line. Her first attempt of the game. Boy, I had some weird spin on it.
Yeah, that ball was did not come off her hand right here. Right there's the return bump that time by Zita.
2 on her, team's first here in the fourth quarter. 9:12 remaining. UTEP up by 7. WKU started the second half on an 11-0 run, and then UTEP says, you know what? We'll just go on an 8-0 run ourselves. Hayes directing traffic. Gets it to Salary. Now that left side. Cross court for Gilvin. Gilvin driving to the bucket. Wide open.
She did a great job of shot faking that time. Really shot faked Asinde and got right to the rim.
And then there was plenty of real estate wide open. Zita for UTEP. WKU cuts it to 5. And she has had the same opportunity as Gilvin. A reach-in foul in the backcourt.
It's going to be on Asinde.
It's just her second. You know, as aggressive she plays, that's only her second foul.
She's a smart player. She does not do a lot of reaching. That was a bad foul. It's about 85 feet from the basket. And they stay in a box and chaser.
Hayes. Got Pitts for cutting Gilvin. Partially blocked in there. Vadrova got a hand on it. Now Asinde the other way. She sees a seam, lays it up and in.
Man, that's what makes her so good. She's a good athlete and got right to the rim.
She can run the floor. 14 for her.
I think there's a future at the next level for her.
No doubt. And Hayes with an easy 2.
Both teams right now just exchanging buckets back and forth.
At 7 now for Acacia Hayes. 54-49. Back door. Behind everyone, Wilson missed the shot, but will go to the line for 2.
That was a great catch that time by Wilson. And Wilson is waiting to be picked up. You know, that's the thing right now. If you go down the floor, you have to be picked up by your teammates. And, yeah, that's the right call.
You know, Salary did a good job. Otherwise, Wilson would have had an easy 2. Wilson will go to the line, 1 for 2 back in the second quarter.
Shoots 75% for the year.
9 in the game. On the way, got it. 10 for her. 10 for Wilson. 7 rebounds. Out of Urbandale, Florida. 11 for Aaron Wilson. Transferred in out of Jacksonville. Driving, Hayes off the glass.
Very good shot fake. At that time, and another layup by Acacia Hayes.
That's 2 straight for her. 14 for Hayes. Asinde. Can she do it all or what?
She is a one heck of a player.
16 for Asinde. Gilvin will fire the 3 off the back of the iron. Salary. And a foul on Asinde. That'll be her 3rd.
I wouldn't be surprised to see right here's that offensive rebound. Just oftentimes when a team plays zone and they're playing, UTEP's playing zone, it's hard to find a box out.
Salary trying to come up with a rebound, but Wilson for UTEP racing down the floor, left side. Holding it up, Vedrova did a good job of not traveling. Vedrova gets the pass deflected back to her. Back to Wilson, baseline, just a soft jumper, no good. Asinde.
Just out-muscled Western Kentucky that time, Asinde.
And she will shoot 2. That's Gilman's 2nd, team's 4th here in the 4th quarter. 7 minutes remaining. Asinde, 4 out of 6 from the line.
She has seen several games here this year. She's the best player that I've seen this year, to be honest with you.
I mean, the teams, I agree with you. You know, Ball State had a couple, but I think all around, she's it. A miss for Asinde.
$17 points, 12 rebounds.
Nice afternoon, and she's not done yet. 7 minutes to go. 8-point lead for UTEP. Faustino thought about the 3, but Asinde was there. Hayes way out. Quickly Salary. On the baseline against Asinde. Turns.
That's a good one.
Soft jumper.
Great move that time by Destiny Salary. Did the old fakeroo one way and then spin and scored over Asinde.
19 for her. Turnover, and it goes to WKU.
Yeah, give that credit. Right, she won't. Lexi Mead will not get the steal, but she's the one that caused that mistake.
6:31, UTEP by 6 at 59-53.
That's how, you know, Western Kentucky shooting below 30% and UTEP over 50, but still in the game.
Pitts for 3. Couldn't get that one to fall.
13 rebounds now by Asinde.
They've out-rebounded WKU so far. Asinde out high. Pitts guarding her. Faustino stripped it. More. Wilson comes up with it, missed the shot. Mead, baseball pass to Faustino. Into the corner for Salary. No. Well, that'd been a huge 3. It'll be UTEP ball.
Yeah, and that's a good look, too, by Salary. She's made 2 threes from that same corner. That's a good pass that time by Faustino. Just missed it.
They got to fall sometime again. UTEP by 6. A lot of time remaining, and we got a foul before the ball gets inbounded.
It's going to be on Zeta trying to fight to get open, and again, the culprit right here is going to be Lexi Meade taking
Boom.
that one.
Yeah. Meade got planted. WKU ball.
That is the correct call.
Meade way out front to Faustino. Still with an opportunity to cut into this 6-point lead. Meade over near the WKU bench. 20 on the shot clock. Pitts. Hayes. Turns in the lane. Oh, Asinde was right there to cause havoc.
Yeah, that was, you give that credit that time to Asinde. You're correct on the help side. She rotated it over that time and got the block. And it actually, after the block, it went out on one of the Western Kentucky players.
UTEP will bring it the length of the floor. Full court pressure for WKU. Asinde will handle the ball. Breaking down for Wilson. Out of control.
Break. She was wide open that time. Just went off her leg. She's going up for a layup.
Still a 59-53 lead for UTEP. 5:20. Cut inside, Gilvin. Salary. Driving, one-hander, soft, no, kept alive. Gilvin, quickly to Faustino. We're near the 5-minute mark in the game. Meade. Gilvin, three is off. Rebound. Medrova. They want to run. UTEP's wanting to run, pushing the tempo. Underneath. Short by Wilson. Gilvin with a rebound for WKU.
Wilson's made some back-to-back bunnies.
Up. Faustino will get fouled by Stanton. We got a timeout on the floor as Stanton picks up her second foul, team's fifth. We'll have some free throws when we come back. WKU trailing by 6 to UTEP.
Down to 5 if she can make both of these.
2 out of 6 in the first half from the free throw line. WKU is 7 of 14 for the game.
I mean, cut it to 4. Now it's down to 5.
Hit this one.
There's Lexi Meade getting a quick little break. I don't think she's going to sit long.
Give her about 30 seconds or so. Faustino there with 9. She's on the verge of double digits. WKU trailing 59-55. Stanton will set things up. Wilson for UTEP. They work it around the perimeter. Bodies moving constantly. They don't stand around very long. Stanton and Faustino reached in for the no ball, and it goes to WKU.
Teresa Faustino is a really, really good on-ball defender and caused that turnover on the freshman, Stanton. And for the first time tonight, UTEP has just switched to this big 1-3-1 zone with Asinde on top.
You know, Faustino has 5 rebounds and 3 steals. And the 3 off the mark. Pitts keeps it alive. Meade thought about it. Here's Hayes way outside.
Offensive rebound. That time gave Western Kentucky new life. And Keisha Hayes, that was a deep 3, but her feet were set.
I think she shot that at the state line. 17 now for Acacia Hayes. WKU within 1 at 59-58. And there's a veteran coach move right there. 30-second timeout. Keith Adams.
Jump to a matchup zone.
Well, you've got Medrova that's picked it up. Wilson's picked it up. So who do you try to deny? You've got multiple weapons for UTEP. Zeta. Asinde, they triple team her.
That's who I'd be trying to deny. But Asinde that time actually attracted 3 defenders.
That's the 3rd on Aaliyah Pitts. Team's 5th. So yeah. UTEP shooting 2.
Western Kentucky lucky that wasn't on Lexi Meade. Asinde is 70% for the year, but has been so hot lately. Sometimes those percentages go up, especially when you're having a good run, and she's having a great run.
6 of 8 in this game from the line for Jane Asinde.
Didn't hit the rim that time.
7 of 9. 9 second half points, 19 for Jane Asinde. 61-58 UTEP. We're getting down near that 3-minute mark. Hayes held up. Faustino had an opening.
Got to make that wide open underneath the basket.
Asinde with a rebound. Zita. Out front. Asinde. 3 minutes.
Be an offensive foul. That's correct.
And Meade's down. She hops up.
It's going to be on Zita that time. You can see right here that it's going to be first of all the seal, and then Zita trying to get the ball back. I think it's going to be the shove.
Yeah, just gave her a little shove. Looked like unintentional to the face. She's just trying to, those reflexes. 3:02. WKU could tie it with a 3. 61-58. The Miners leading the Lady Tops. Running things out high. Driving. Hayes blocked by Asinde, and that will be foul number 4.
That was all ball, but a lot of body, and Keisha Hayes took that's a hard fall. Right here you can see the block is going to be clean, but I don't think she hit her. Yeah, couldn't tell she hit her face on the floor or not. I don't think so, but that was a tough fall that time by Keisha Hayes. 4 fouls, though, on Asinde.
17, make it 18 now for Acacia Hayes.
Or is it 3? I think it's just 3 on Asinde. That's what they have on
the board. Is that what they got on there? Okay. They've got 4 on the Drover. Maybe they give it to the Drover there instead. Got them both. WKU trailing by 1, 61-60, 2:45 remaining. Fans trying to create a little noise. Oh, near steal by Pitts. It's over and back, though, by Asinde.
It hit the line that time. That was just great defensive pressure by Western Kentucky.
All right, let's take a look here.
The foot definitely hits the
Yep, right on it. Boom. That right foot. Official right there. 61-60. WKU could take the lead here at 2:39. Salary out front to Faustino. Hayes. Salary to Faustino. Salary loses it, but will draw a foul. Got a bump from Tinsaya.
Actually gave it on 35 that time. They gave it on Asinde.
So that would be 4 on her then. And she'll foul out with 14 rebounds. So Salary, after all this, will go to the line for WKU. These are big free throws right here. 11 second half points for Salary, 19, and make it 20, and we're tied.
Not an easy free throw, too. That was about a 3-minute break, too, to try to figure out what's going on.
You knew you were shooting. You just didn't know how long it was going to take. Salary hit them both. Big free throws right there. That may be play of the game right there. Asinde fouling out at 2:21 and Salary hitting 2 free throws to WKU take the lead at 62-61. Stanton for UTEP. So UTEP has to play without Asinde. They still got enough people in there that can definitely score. Directing the offense, 10 on the shot clock. Wilson, baseline, fadeaway, hits another one.
That's who they're going to go to right now, UTEP, Aaron Wilson.
8 second half, Salary the other way.
That's who Western Kentucky's going to go to. UTEP slow getting back, Destiny Salary on the finish.
23 for Destiny Salary and WKU up by 1, 64-63 to minute 35. Stanton. Tinsaya. That's Stanton for UTEP. Minute 24. WKU 2 timeouts. UTEP for just 1. 1:25 seconds. Wilson turns 2, threw it up. No call. The other way. Salary for WKU. as we're nearing 1 minute to go in this game.
Yeah, it was a good double that time, late double that time by Lexi Mead that caused that turnover.
We are now at 1 minute to go. 12 on the shot clock for WKU and a 1-point lead. Hayes into the corner, Faustino. Hayes, Faustino at 2 on the buzzer. A shot clock violation as it hit the backboard, but not the rim.
Yeah, not close on that one. That was a open three and did not get it to the rim that time.
And I think they're going to review.
Straight man, and Josie Gilvin has come into the game, and she's going to be matched up with Wilson.
They get it into Vedrova. UTEP trailing by 1. They have possession. Petrie back into the lineup for UTEP. 30 seconds to go in the game. Petrie, left side, Vedrova, jumper, good. Vedrova gives UTEP the lead at 20 seconds at 65-64. And Greg Collins wants a timeout. Meade wasn't quite sure what to run and waiting for that timeout to be called.
I don't think A's or Salary. I mean, Salary's been fantastic, but A's can flat score as well.
Do you try to drive or take the first open shot?
First open shot.
Hits. Salary. 10 seconds. Salary reverse. Got it to go.
No timeouts.
25 for Destiny Salary. 8.5 seconds. 1-point lead for WKU. Stanton at 4. Stanton, top of the key for UTEP. Stripped out of her hands by Faustino. And WKU will win 66-65. What a finish.